What's good, everybody? It's your boy Adrian, or Low-Key out of here. Today we're gonna be reacting to what every state in the U.S. is best and worst at. I would love to know what my state is the best at and the worst at. You know what I'm saying? Today is Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, so I'm trying to get all these videos made, and I'm gonna, upload maybe one or two today, and then the rest, I think the other six or four that I'm gonna record are gonna be uploaded next weekend. So that's why I'm usually wearing the same clothes in some videos, or in a lot of the same videos, because I'm uploading those videos or I'm making all those videos on that one day. So I'm gonna make 8 reactions today, and I'm gonna upload those next weekend. Um, the 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 video that I uploaded yesterday, the scary one, did so good. I was not expecting to get 20 plus views. It has 33 right now, and I was not expecting that. I haven't watched any of the videos that I've made this weekend yet, so that's crazy. I think I'm gonna watch them today and see the production, because I'm just I have faith in myself that it's gonna be good. But I should probably watch and see if I made any mistakes in the editing software or anything. Um, but let's enough of that. Let's get into this. So
There are 50 states in the US, and all of them are both best and worst at something. So let's start off alphabetically with Alabama, which is the best at college football, having won 16 national championships, but also has the worst student math scores in the country and the least amount of people that walk to work. Over in Alaska, they have the highest
people
average
walk to work.
salaries at
I didn't even know that was a thing still.
$44,350 per year, but also have the nation's highest violent crime rate, rape rate, violence against women rate, and the highest DUI rate. Arizona.
Bro, what? They have the highest violence rate, DUI rate, and rape rate. Bro, that's so bad. I'm never going to Alaska ever, bro. I don't care. My grandparents have been there. They brought me a hat, but I'm not going there ever, bro. You won't ever catch me lacking in what is it, Alaska? All right.
Is both the sunniest state with an average 193 clear days per year and the hottest with an average temperature above 100 degrees Fahrenheit in midsummer.
I don't mess with the hot.
Has the nation's highest rate of dog ownership with 48% of households owning one, but also has the highest divorce rate. California, meanwhile, has both the largest population and economy of any state, home to 39.5 million people, which is more people than live in all of Canada. If California was an independent
I didn't know
country,
that.
it would
That's
have the
actually
world's
crazy.
fifth largest economy, ahead of the UK and India. But California also has the worst air pollution and smog in the country.
Because there's
Colorado has
39 million people there, bro.
rate at just 22% of the population, but at the same time has the highest rate of fatal motorcycle accidents. Next up, in Connecticut, they have the best broadband internet connection and the most dental visits, but also the worst economic inequality, which can perhaps be best seen by the nearby cities of Bridgeport, one of America's poorest cities, and Fairfield, one of her wealthiest. Delaware is a well-known tax haven, so largely due to that, over 60% of Fortune 500 companies are incorporated in the state. But Delaware is also considered America's most boring state, with the worst rated nightlife and the fewest movie theaters per capita. Florida
That is kind of boring. No offense to people in Delaware, though.
Most impacted by hurricanes, and so because of that, it is the most vulnerable state to future climate change.
People in Florida are crazy,
has the
bro.
highest quality roads in America, but also has the worst traffic, with the worst bottleneck for.
That's the thing. All right, I'm gonna be getting my driver's license in the next 3 months, right? Next 3 months. Georgia, I'm never driving to Georgia. You won't ever see me driving on those roads in Georgia, bro. I'll fly to Georgia. I'll take a bus to Georgia. I am not driving in Georgia. Do you see that? Ain't no way, bro. I'm never doing that. Ever. Oh my God. Yeah.
Trucks in the entire country being located right here in Atlanta. Faraway Hawaii has the highest rated healthcare services and the highest life expectancy, but is also the most expensive state to live in with the nation's highest homeless rate. Idaho is America's most entrepreneurial state, but is also home to the most hate groups per capita with 7.1 hate groups per million people. Illinois has the healthiest teeth, but also has America's highest pollution health risk and the lowest fiscal stability rank. Meanwhile,
I've been to
Indiana is the
Chicago.
best state at high school basketball, but also has the largest number of.
I've been to Chicago, and like the water by I think it was Union Pier. It might have been, I don't remember, but I don't keep track. But there was literally like food just swooshing around in there. It was kind of gross, but you know, it's a nice city. Indiana, baby. I literally live like 2 hours. No, not. Did I just say 2 hours? I live like 30 minutes away from Indiana. So I mean.
Of meth labs. At the same time, Iowa has the lowest divorce rate while also having the lowest number of LEED certified buildings per capita. Kansas is the nation's largest producer of wheat, but also has the lowest growth rate among young people at -1% per year, while also being ranked as having America's ugliest natural scenery. Kentucky is home to the longest cave system in the world, but also has the highest rate of adult asthma at 12% of the state's population. Louisiana, meanwhile, is home to America's largest port, the Port of Southern Louisiana, which handles 60% of all grain the country exports. But the state also has the highest incarceration rate, with 0.8% of the entire state's population currently sitting in jail. Maine has the lowest violent crime rate and is also America's least diverse state, with a population that is 94% white. Maryland leads the country in highest household income, which averages $80,000 per year, but people here also have the highest debt-to-income ratio. Massachusetts is the most educated state, with over 40% of the population holding a bachelor's degree, but also has the lowest birth rate and was the first state to ban happy hour. Simultaneously, Michigan has the most golf.
Alright. I already heard golf. I live in Michigan and I've never been golfing. That's tough. Let me go back. I want to hear this. This better be good. There has to be more than just golf, right?
Simultaneously, Michigan has the most golf courses per capita of any state, but also has the worst rated state government integrity, with very low scores in both transparency and accountability. Minnesota.
You know, you could have gave us something else other than most courses. I've never been golfing, and that's the best thing here. He's not wrong. There's really not a lot of things to do here.
Minnesota is the state where people spend the most money per capita on recreational activities, but also has the most severe winters in the country, with temperatures that plummet down to -60 degrees Fahrenheit.
Bro, I just shoveled, bro, like 2 hours ago.
In under 5 minutes.
Non-stop
People
snowing.
in Mississippi, meanwhile, spend the most time watching pornography, with Pornhub statistics showing that the average user from the state spends 11 minutes and 33 seconds on the site.
Bro,
Mississippi
what?
also has the nation's highest
They doing
poverty
it.
rate,
They doing it good in
worst rated
Mississippi.
healthcare services, highest infant mortality rate, and where you're most likely to die in a car crash. Missouri has the nation's cheapest gas, but was also the site of America's worst dioxin disaster back in 1983. Montana has the highest high school graduation rate at 93%, but also has the worst access to the internet. Nebraska is home to America's most reliable power grid and also has the highest rate of carbon monoxide poisoning. Nevada, unsurprisingly, makes the most tax money from gambling and also has the highest rate in nightlife, but at the same time has the lowest ranked social environment. New Hampshire has the country's lowest poverty rate, but also has the highest cocaine usage among young adults.
Bro,
with
what are they doing in New
10.5%
Hampshire?
of that population admitting to trying it
Oh my
within the past
God.
year. New Jersey has the lowest suicide rate and also has
That's
the
good.
lowest rated short-term fiscal stability. Meanwhile, New Mexico is the best at choosing the winner of presidential elections. They've only been wrong 3 times since 1912. Unfortunately, the state also has the lowest rated public safety, with the highest arson and grand theft auto rates in the country. Because of those, it's ranked as the worst state to raise a family in. While New Mexico may be good at picking them, more presidents and vice presidents have origins in New York than any other state, with 7 presidents and 11 vice presidents. But New York also has the highest taxes and highest abortion rate in the country, with 2.4%
Wow.
of women having had one. North Carolina has the highest quality preschools, but also the lowest number of libraries per capita. North
Who cares
Dakota
about
is ranked as
libraries,
having
bruh?
the highest quality of life while also having the worst alcohol problem. 24.7% of adults drink excessively in the state. Ohio is America's most affordable state to live in, but it may not be worth it if you have allergies, as 7 out of the top 35 cities worst for allergies are located here.
I'm screwed.
Oklahoma is home to the largest casino in the US, but also has the lowest salaries for teachers at just $39,000 $1,306 per year, while also being the location of the most deadly tornadoes, 65 since 1950. Oregon has the highest number of craft breweries per capita, and it's the only state I couldn't find anything they were the worst in. So congrats. Pennsylvania grows the most organic mushrooms, and it's where you have the highest probability of hitting a deer while driving, 1 in 63 odds. Meanwhile, Rhode Island has the lowest number of fatal industrial accidents per capita, while also having the worst quality roads and bridges. South Carolina produces the most nuclear energy per capita, but also treats their elders the worst of any state. South Dakota is the most hunter-friendly state, with 26% of the population taking part, but also has the nation's highest employment and income gap by race. Tennessee has the highest number of caves, but also the lowest number of dentists per capita. Texas produces the most wind energy and has the highest migration rate, with over 1,000 people moving here every day.
That's
but
a lot, bro.
Texas also has the lowest voter participation at just 39% of the population.
How do they have the lowest
worst
voter
nursing home
participation when they're like
Utah
the biggest
has America's
state?
highest church attendance at 53% of the population, going at least once per week, while also having the highest rate of skin cancer diagnosis. Vermont is ranked as the most equal state in terms of gender employment and income, but also has the highest college tuition fees. Virginia, meanwhile, has the lowest overall asthma rate, while kind of contradictorily having the highest toxic pollution rate, with 20 pounds of waste
Don't
per
they have the
square
most,
mile. Washington is America's
never mind.
most bicycle-friendly state, and weirdly has the worst invasive snail problem. Back over in West Virginia, you'll find the most equal state in terms of education level and income by race. But the state also has the highest obesity rate at nearly 38%.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just
of the
Virginia. That's what I was gonna
population,
say. I
the
thought
lowest amount of
Virginia
people
had
with a
that, but it's
college
actually
degree
West
at just
Virginia. Got it.
19%, and the highest death rate related to opioid overdoses. Second to last is Wisconsin, which is the largest producer of cheese, but has the lowest
I knew that.
equality in jailing by race, with over 1% of the state's minority population currently residing in jail. And here we arrive at Wyoming, which is America's least populated state. Only 500.
Okay. Here's the thing. I don't even need to hear about Wyoming. Who lives in Wyoming? Nobody. I don't know a single person that lives in Wyoming. That's how irrelevant Wyoming is. Yes, I'm about to diss Wyoming. Wyoming's garbage, bruh. Yeah, I said it. I swear, one person's gonna somehow stumble across this video and be from Wyoming. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I swear. But let's just get back into it, I guess.
179,000 people live here, less than the population of Milwaukee. This low population means that a resident of this state has 3.6 times the voting power in a presidential election than a resident of California does, thanks to how the Electoral College works. But Wyoming also has the highest number of fatal industrial accidents per capita and the lowest job growth rate in the country, at negative 0.6% per year. While jobs may be shrinking in Wyoming, they're rapidly growing across the United States in general. 213,000 jobs were added by U.S. employers just last month, and even more are going to become made available in the future, which you can help prepare yourself to apply for by taking any number of classes over at Skillshare. They have over 20,000 classes they currently offer on subjects.
Okay. So that's pretty much just an ad. Whatever. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry about the people who live in Wyoming. I didn't mean it. I mean, over here in Michigan, bro, they say we have the most golf courses. That's all I gotta say. See you guys later. When I tear down the booth, girl, I can't wait till I get home. Fuck the shit out of you. Even though your worst days, girl, you still kinda cute. If it go down, I'm gon'